Hi, this is Brandon with Precision Defensive Solutions, and today we're going to talk a little bit about quality holsters and what you should be looking for in a quality holster. Let's face it, I hate Amazon with a passion. More than Walmart, and I'm not a big fan of Walmart, but much more than Walmart. Not necessarily because of what it is, but kind of what it is. Because it's kind of taken a hit on, or kind of hit the small business world pretty hard. And I'm a big proponent for supporting small business as much as possible. But also because you can buy some pretty bad quality stuff on Amazon and be duped into believing that it's a quality product. Now, those of you that know us, have taken classes with us or paid any attention, you know we are a big proponent for quality holsters for everyday carry. And that's for a lot of reasons. The biggest reason being safety. Now, you're probably thinking, well, Brandon, what are you talking about? It's a holster. How does that increase your safety? Well, let's take a look at this. So this is my everyday carry holster. It is a Haven Defense Apollo holster. By the way, use the link in the description to get yourself 10% off at Haven, because great holsters and great people. Part of it is because the trigger guard is completely covered, nothing's going to get down into that trigger guard and accidentally pull that trigger. The fact that it holds onto the gun, you can hear that click. And I've got it set up so it's a little looser when it's out off my body, so that when the belt tightens down on the Kydex, it's super tight, right? And it becomes a lot more difficult to just yank that thing out. The problem is, if it's super tight when it's out, when you crank down on the belt, you'll never get your gun out. Okay, so you need to be aware of that, of how you adjust your holster. The old shake test of if it falls out, it's no good, is not the case when it's on your body and there's a belt clamping down on the Kydex. So we have to be aware of that. It needs to be more like that so that it locks into place. Now, me personally, I prefer the dual DCC clips. These clips are wonderful. They conceal really, really well, and they grab onto the belt. I mean, big time grab onto the belt. Some people love them, some people hate them. I will say it does take some getting used to of getting them off. The reason I like the dual is because it spreads the weight and the balance of the gun, so it doesn't tilt throughout the day. Now, I'm pretty particular about my holsters. I kid you not. There's a few holster companies that we recommend. Haven's absolutely our go-to. KSG Armory, my friends over at KSG Armory, with Riley Bowman pretty much heads that up under concealedcarry.com. Riley's a good man. He's designed some pretty amazing holsters over and above what was there years ago. They make a good holster. Filster makes a good holster. Henry Holsters makes a good holster. Those are all great options for you. And not every one company is going to be perfect for every person. So you may have to experiment a little bit. So look at the return policies, things like that. But custom holsters is absolutely the way to go. If you spend $40 on a cheap holster on Amazon, or you go to Haven and spend $80 to $100, on a custom and get exactly what you want, is it worth the extra money? It absolutely is. It absolutely is. And the reason I say that is Brent's got a lifetime guarantee on the shells. So if you break them, crack them, he'll replace the shell for you. You can't go wrong with that. You just can't go wrong with that. The thing about holsters is clips will wear out, wings will wear out, things like that. But if that Kydex cracks, having a guarantee to replace it is probably pretty good. But a quality holster will help keep you safe from things getting into the holster when the gun's already in it. Now, as you're drawing the gun, and not as much as drawing the gun, but when you're holstering the gun, that it tends, things tend to creep in, shirts, strings, things like that, and you need to be cautious of that so you don't have a negligent discharge from just trying to holster your gun. Pick quality holsters. They're not that expensive. They'll last you a long time. Well worth it. So, hope this helps you out, everybody. Be safe. Don't forget to check out Haven. Use that code. You get a 10% discount on it. We get absolutely nothing from it. I told Brent it's all about helping you guys. So, take care, everybody. Be safe. We'll talk to you soon.